again to my channel. So today we're going to be making a replica of this nice bag that I found on Pinterest. So I actually got attracted to it because of um the artistic design of the cover, like the back cover. So um you can make use of any, yeah, it's actually made by Ong Thong. I don't know. So you can make use of any stitch that you want. But for me, I'm going to be making use of the star stitch. So and this is the process of the star stitch. I'm sure if you're not a beginner, you should know about the star stitch. And if you want a tutorial about that, you can let me know in the tutorial in the comments section below. Then I'll make sure it is available to you. um so this is basically chaining three at the start of the row, and then going into each of from the second chain and picking one, just like you're doing Tunisian stitch, and pick three more from the beginning, and then yarn over, pull through all, yarn over, and just continue. So that's just for the stitch that I used. Well, this is basically showing the process um of the stitch I was using. So like I said, you can make use of any stitch. So far you have a measurement that you want to use. You can make it into any size. I made mine a mini sized bag actually. So but if you want a larger size than that, you can obviously make it. So just you can just make use of your um probably cardboard or anything that you have to, just to set up the pattern on it first, then see how it looks like. If it works for you, fine, then just go ahead and make whatever you want. That So this is just a closer view of what I was doing here, and how it looks like. So let's take a closer look at the work and look at how neat it is. And this is the star stitch. Can you see the star pattern? This is the other side and the front view. A closer view on it. This is what you're going to be having for your star stitch. So that's just what we have about the stitch. So for the pattern that I made use of, I actually drafted it on a jotter. Actually, I drafted it. I tried like drawing it out. Sorry, I'm not that good at drawing, but as long as you are creative, so that's all that matters. So I tried taking details of, all the how many branches each stick has, because this is basically a maple leaf. So it's a maple leaf. So they were trying to like replicate it into the leather work on the back. So and I made sure the straight line beside 6 inches. Yeah, I later reduced it to 6 inches. So, but you know that our crochet this thing it stretches, so that is why I made it 6 inches. But my crochet pattern was 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. So this is when I started cutting it out with scissors. So you can just take your time in cutting the pattern. You can take your time so this is when I finished cutting it, and this time I'm trying to put it on the back to see how it fits. So the back cover is actually going to be quite longer than this. So yeah, then you can transfer it on your leather, that any available leather that you have. So depending on your choice of color, I just wanted something simple, no color combination whatsoever. So that was why I tried to use a closer, and I had this leather tone though. So I just used a pin, and can you see like, and a needle to just hold the paper in place on the leather. So and just take your time to cut it. Look at the way I was not trying to like turn it so I can get the shape that I want. Well, actually, we're not going to be throwing our paper away. You can keep your paper because we are still going to be making use of it. This is it. I'm trying to trim off the excess part, and this is what we have after cutting it. Can you see that the paper is slightly bigger than the leather is bigger than the paper actually? So it's just because of the hedge. That was why I made use of a smaller size of paper. So this is actually where I want mine. So we're going to be keeping the paper because of the drawing that is on it. I'm going to be making use of my sewing machine to just create a straight stitch. I'm using a straight stitch, not the decorative stitches, so that it will be easy for me to turn, you know and create that design on it. And you can just go ahead to make your handle. For the handle, I made it like a two-part thing, then I started joining it just because I wanted to add like a form of adna in it, so it can stay, so the handle can stay well, it can you know be carryable. So and you can go ahead to join the sides of your bag up to the other side. So we are done with this side. So and this is how it looks. So we can go ahead and put in a hardener. I'm making use of this I don't know what it's called again. I usually forget the name. Sorry. I think for mica or something. Is it for mica? I don't know. I can't remember. I beg. So you can just go ahead to insert it inside the before you sew the ends of the other side. So you can just insert it and then just add it. Can you see? Now it can stay well without trying to fall off or anything. So that's just the purpose of putting the adna in your bag handle. And after you're done, you have something like this. Actually, it doesn't have to be this style of handle. You can make it anyhow. You can, make it cylindrical. This is more like a flat kind of, back handle, and you can just try and check and fit it in on your leather and see if it works for you. So you can take it to your machine. Like I said, I wanted to start from the middle actually, because I wanted to start sewing it from the middle because I want to hold it in place first. So basically I'm using this um what's it called, this shiny thread that you can see beside the machine. So that's what I'm trying to use, like a multicolored thread. It's actually a very kind of big thread. They use it, it's guava fly. Yeah, guava fly, that's the brand name. And all these ofi makers, yeah, they're the one that usually make use of it just to add glitters to their works. So I just decided to, use it for the the bag, so at least it can add more color, so it won't be, too simple. So, and then you can just go onto your machine, take your time, it took me about say 15-20 minutes or so before I could finish with this one, because the the thread is kind of, a bit soft, so it was just cutting, then I was taking my time, so to turn, and then you can just remove your paper. It is as easy as that. Once you've sewn it, it will be easy for you to remove your paper, so therefore you're going to be destroying that paper. So if you know you need it for making like 2 or 3 bags with the same pattern, look at the other side, kind of rough though, but once you trim it off it will look better. So if you know you need, you can just make another pattern, just draw it on and make another pattern. So this is me trying to, actually, here I've added my lining to the bag. Yeah, so this is me just trying to add the leather. I added leather to the sides as well. So I was just trying to like join it to the star stitch pattern we made back then. And I went ahead to join my leather to my crochet pattern, and I use a leather to join the handle to the bag as well, as you can see. So, and after doing that, you can just finish your end very neatly, and just forget that you've done a kind of rough work or had a bad day trying to fix your bag. Yeah, look at it. I added the more. These people that are making bags are really trying. I mean leather bag. They're really trying. I went through hell. So, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to be showing you in a bit the sides and everything, what it looks like. Can you see? So this is what it looks like. I'm going to be doing actually I've not really gotten to snap it very well. Probably I'm going to just create a shot for that one, because I didn't really take my time to like snap it. I was hurrying and I just wanted to upload this and get done with it. So this is how it looks. Can you see? Yeah, so it's just as simple as that. Just get creative. You can add your chain handle if you want, and if not, just leave it like that. The sides, can you see how neat it is? So thank you so much for joining me on this video. So please do subscribe to my channel, and for those of you that always engage in my posts, thank you, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. So thank you, till we meet again in my next video. So enjoy.